Thunder Island. Do 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 do. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to week 8 of the Johnny Vegas Report. And happy Halloween, everybody. This is a great time of year. Lots of spooky, scary things that go bump in the night. Lots of candy to be handed out and to be eaten. And best of all, tricks or treats. And that's what this week is going to be all about. I'm going to give you some tricks. I'm going to give you some treats. In other words, I'm going to give you picks. Roll it! Up next, we're going to do the obvious thing. Look over your rosters. Take out any players who play for the Arizona Cardinals, Green Bay Packers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Los Angeles Rams, New York Giants, or Tennessee Titans. They got a bye week. Can't use them. Now, let's go to the ones I really want to start this week. I'm liking quarterback-wise. I'm really liking both Derek Carr and Drew Brees. I think that the New Orleans Saints are criminally underrated as far as the fantasy football community goes, so definitely give Drew Brees a shot. Running backs, I'm liking Devonta Freeman of Atlanta. I think he's having a good job at the Jets this week. And I'm also liking a couple of rookie running backs to start. I'm liking Joe Mixon of the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm liking Christian McCaffrey of the Carolina Panthers. Wide receivers, Julio Jones found the end zone for Atlanta this week, so I love that. Michael Crabtree at Oakland and Nelson Aguilar of Philadelphia round out my trio of must-starts. Tight ends, I'm going a little unconventional this week, but I think they're going to find the end zone in sneaky, wonderful ways. Kyle Rudolph of the Minnesota Vikings and Jared Cook of the Oakland Raiders. And if you're looking to start a defense special team on a weekend where the dead rise from the grave, you can't do any better than two of the best from the past. Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Purple People Eaters meet the Steel Curtain in a night of the living dead. And speaking of dead, you know what you got to do this week? Take this group of zombies and put a bullet in their head. They're no use to you. I'm looking at you, Cam Newton, quarterback of the Carolina Panthers. 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions in the last 2 weeks. No thank you. Not on my team, not on yours either. Running backs, I'm not liking Jay Ajayi. He hasn't found the end zone all weekend, and I got news for you. You ain't gonna find it on Thursday, son! Running backs, Bilal Powell of the Jets. I really don't like him. Sit him because I hate to tell you this. Matt Forte is always gonna be better than you. Demaryius Thomas of the Denver Broncos, not a wide receiver I want. He's up 1 week, he's down another week. He might get you yards, but don't bet on it. I'm also not liking wide receiver Gordon Tate from Detroit because he wore a sling over the weekend. That's not a good sign going into the next week. Oh, you can say your arm's healed, you can say it's fashioned. But a sling is a fashion accessory that's a total no-no this fall season. And I know all about fashion. Tight ends, O.J. Howard. Yeah, he did great last week. Really great. But also, don't get too crazy. Because remember, he's had 4 games this season where he totaled less than 20 yards. Yikes. And defense special teams, I'm not liking the New York Jets this week because they're the second worst in sacks. And if you can't sack Matty Ice, you're not going to go very far, kid. Now, let's say that you're looking to spruce things up, looking to try a new look. It's Halloween. By all means, go crazy with the costuming. I'm liking quarterback Mitch Trubisky of the Chicago Bears. I'm liking running back Deion Lewis of the New England Patriots. I'm liking Jalen Richard of the Oakland Raiders. He's going to have a great week now that Marshawn Lynch is sitting on the bench because he's acting like a knucklehead. Wide receivers, Juju Smith-Schuster of Pittsburgh is a popular costume this year, and he should be a popular pickup, as is wide receiver Ted Ginn of New Orleans. Tight end, I'm also liking another New Orleans alum, Kobe Fleener. And I'm also liking the Tampa Bay defense special teams. All of those picks are owned in less than 50% of the NFL's leagues. Go get them! Treat yourself! Well, that's it for me. If you'll excuse me, I'm now going to go door to door, knock on them, and ask for candy. I do that normally every other night, except it's for booze. I'm a dirty, dirty puppet. Oh yeah, and pick'ems. Minnesota over Cleveland, Philadelphia over San Francisco, and New England over Los Angeles Chargers. Time to get me some candy. Whee! Now we done got that out the way, let's have some fun. Oh yeah, read the outro. Tune in next week for Johnny Vegas's Halloween extravaganza. Did you fucking write that? Halloween extravaganza? I'm trying to do a serious fantasy football show. Last week you put me in a damn wig and had me dancing around to David Bowie. And now we're doing a Halloween special? This is absolute bullshit, Steinhoff. Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't give a damn anymore. Take my hat. I don't care. This is it. I had it. Take this. Take the job. And while you're at it, take Eli Manning too. Eli, get over here. Where'd you go, son? Stop hiding at me, Eli. Stop hiding. Oh, hiding by the sleeping bag, huh? All right, that's it, Eli. You're going through the window too.
Brought to you by Red's Apple Ale. Crisp like an apple, brewed like a beer.
I'm having a hard time with this today. Hey, Jimmy, you got something to drink? How about a beer? Okay, how about vodka? Stop throwing apples at me!
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go off and get me a soda. I'm gonna get me a beer. Stop throwing fruit at me!
I thought you put the brake on the safety of the car. Gay!